Hi, well, on this video, I'm going to be doing service dog training here with Jax. Jax is just arrived to phase 1. Jax is a 14-month-old golden retriever, and he's being trained for physical assistance within the service dog capacity. Now, here in this video, you're going to see me doing some basic scripting with Jax, start to work the relational method. And you're going to see me begin to work his mind, begin to create what I find these followable moments where the ability blocks have changed. So Jax is in need of some relational change. Now here, you're going to see me at first, I'm using the pressure collar, okay, what we find is the choke chain, but it's a relational tool. So it's not meant to be a crank and yank. It doesn't follow the corrective framework. Because again, it's about using it as a communication tool. Okay? But I do need a little sharper communication with Jax, because Jax had a habit of trying to bite into the leash, and his state of mind is elevating a little bit, so it just creates a little bit sharper communication. But again, how it's used, it's proactive, so it's not waiting until the mind of the dog elevates up. This follows a relational approach, so you're in tune to a dog's mind at a deeper level through the system. So here you're going to see me working with Jax and doing the method. I'm going to be doing what I call the circle method. And as I move forward, okay, my first movement is to move off with my left leg. You're going to see that a lot when I'm moving forward left leg. Because when a dog is trying, it has a level of control, they want to try to gain position. Okay, they'll try to move out front a lot more often at first. And so the first movement is to use my whole body, I use my legs as a blocking movement. The block Jack to keep them back into the proper position. So it's really important to keep the dog within what people define as the heel position. But that position really is my staging area to set up my moment. Okay, so I'm using the sit position if I'm working the dog's mind differently. Okay, I'm just filtering it. This is my process even through at the moment of separation. So you see, what you'll see is when you pay attention to the videos, we look for is the head, a type of inwardness. Okay, the head moving in as I'm tapping with the leash, as I'm nudging it with kind of like a little hey you, like hey. And so I'm doing that at the moment of separation. But I'm doing it more often knowing that I need to create a level change. Okay, so everything will come online at a certain level and then it will start to fall back. Okay, so just like the pressure collar choke chain, that goes away fairly quickly. Okay, so I try to switch over as quick as I can to a flat call. Okay, so again, so here, you're going to see me moving. Again, if I move forward, I'm moving, tap the leash a little bit, and I bring Jax into the sit position. The push-pull, so the sequence I follow, the push-pull is meant to be more of a better moment, like a step point. And then I move forward again, get my easy commands, talk about that a little bit on other videos. And moving forward, so you can go over here so you kind of see it in the video. I know you might miss a little bit of my going around here when I'm circling. Same thing, moving forward, tapping the leash a little bit as I move, as needed. But again, there's no need to tap the leash. If he's with me, his head's turned in towards me, there's no need to tap. Now, you know Jack went into this sit on his own a little bit. I'm still going to push a little bit. I could describe it kind of like a wave cresting another wave. I want to make sure that he feels me that way. I'm in his head that way. But I still want to have a little bit of a push behind it. Then you can walk my left leg. Tapping as I go. As needed. Very subtle. Again, see me move this leash in my other hand as I get ready to sit him. Push, pull. And so here the thing is, again, try to lift my hand or whatever. I'm going to tap him out of that. I don't want that type of connection. I want him, he needs to stay solid. So the service dog, he needs to stay on task. Okay? This is the thing about the training itself, is that the standard is a high level of focus. So he has to stay focused on what I want him to do. But that state of wanting comes to making sure the motor's clean up. So really understand the thing about the motors of the dog, okay, the motors that are in play. That's the critical thing with this system that really makes it special, is understanding how the motors clean up, how they align properly, so you're going to really meet that standard, and you're not going to be deceived into thinking that you have control when really the dog's not possessed of a stick. That's very common. You want to make sure. So how you can do that is to expose the cards to the dog. Let's get the dog to force all the cards on the table. And that's what this method does. It's very intentional with the way that it creates change. It really makes sure it forces all the cards on the table, and then making sure that relational change is going to happen. So again, step off my left leg, calf and release a little bit as I go. Right here, sit up here, push pull, down, up. That's the first down I put on the strip here with him. That's the first down. So here, when you first start the process, it's block the sitting first, because again, the down to the system is a little bit more challenging for the dog. It puts more pressure because of how the path it follows relationally. Okay, I'm not using commands, so the dog knowing the intent. Okay, but how it filters through that way, it's very, very effective. But again, you want to start off doing block the sitting first before that down pressure comes online. It comes online very intentionally just when I know the dog is going to accept. Okay, better. I want to bring that to doing down the dog this way. Too much challenge going on, and it's not reasonable. I mean, it could be a reasonable amount of influence that you're using, but you're still going to have an unreasonable reaction. But the unreasonable reaction can be such that it can cause major problems. Someone can still get bit, even though what you're doing is reasonable. You want to make sure it's very controlled. You don't want bad things happening in the process. So this is why, the sequence that I follow is very much laid out so that, you have a positive result. We have influences happening, but it's understanding the mind of the dog, what they will accept. Okay, so therefore, it begins to take the stress goes off the dog. Same thing, move forward. But the integrity of the script has to hold true. Okay, it's very much making sure this lines up properly. So again, forward, so we will sit, push pull is my set point. That's meant to be a little better moment, like a more hey you. See how his head's turned in towards me here. You'll see that inwardness going on a lot. That's great. That's what we want. Forward, and we're going to stop it right here. So anyway, Jack is doing absolutely fantastic, considering this is very early on in the process. This is phase 1. But you're going to see the process itself. You're going to see change happening throughout. We'll put lots of videos as we go along through the 3 phases of the process, and you'll start to see more and more change with Jack. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.